Today the lesson is going to be about depression and the way how to fight depression and what does it mean depression, why we are depressed. In Judaism we say that depression, when you cut your finger, for example, you feel the pain, and you are going to be at least for a few days in pain because you cut your finger, or you cut it with a nail, or I don't know with what. And this is why depression is about the pain of your soul, because your soul doesn't know your role in your life. What does it mean to be alive? What for? Okay? And you don't need to be religious for that. It's like something, because body is not only body, it's about something else. Your brain. Can you define your brain, what your brain is? You cannot. This is why it's like your brain, your soul telling you that something is missing with your life, that you are not doing something right in your life. What is your role? And how do you find your role? Because you are depressed. And what is depression? Depression is about like wheels, to 30, 60 degrees. You're always with yourself. You always love to cry about yourself. You cannot look outside. How you are going to look outside and see the world? You cannot. It's like you are drowning now. You are in the sea and there is nobody to help you. Nothing can help you. You cannot help yourself because you don't know how to swim. So how do you ask? And medicine are not going to help you, because medicine are like sand. And what sand does? Sand is only going to ease the pain. It's going only to, you are not going to see it for a while, but later on you are going to be so depressed. So how you are going to control your depression and find what your role is? So the solution is not about yourself anymore. Okay? What does it mean it's not about yourself? You cannot help yourself in that way that you can get out of the water. So what you can do, okay? You need to find it somewhere else, okay? Or something to hold on, and something is going to find what your role is in your life. And the main problem with depression, what is about the main problem with depression is about not loving yourself. This is why people commit suicide. What is the reason why people love themselves sometimes? Cars and that, because they love themselves. Somebody who commits suicides, they don't love themselves anymore. This is why they commit suicide. They don't want to be in this world. So the only way to love yourself is by loving something else. It can be a person, it can be an animal, it can be anything. So I've been fighting depression all the time. It is a fight. You cannot win that fight if you were born with it. Okay, you fight it all the time, and the way to fight it, you must give something to people. And sometimes you forget for a while because you are busy with work, and you forget give to people, and then you don't love yourself anymore because you stop giving to somebody. Okay, and when you give to somebody, okay, and how you give to somebody, okay, you give it by a smile. You can go on the train in the morning and give somebody a smile. It's not so bad. And if you are not a person of that, or a person who like even a smile or smile to somebody, you can give money to charities. And giving money to charities give you some be proud of. It's like about loving to somebody else apart from you. And in turn, when you love somebody else, okay, you don't need a sexual relation with somebody. You simply can give money, you can give a smile. That in turn, eventually you are going to love yourself. It's very, very hard, but money, it starts with money, which is something which outside you. And then you can smile to somebody a bit, have an animal, have a dog, and by have a dog, you give to somebody, you look after somebody, so you forget it's about not loving yourself, and you are going to love yourself eventually, because giving, love is all about giving. So this is why many couples don't last together, because they only want. But if you give, you love. People don't understand that. And only after you give, okay, that smile, that money, you can donate blood. I donate blood regularly. You can be aware to yourself. You can break that circle, that terrible circle, which you always blame yourself with something. And you can, by giving a smile, you are going to feel so full with yourself that I'm something. I've done something good with my life. And that in turn you are going to love yourself. And by that, you are going to know what is your role in your life. And how do you know what is your role in your life? But only knowing what is you are fighting the most. What is the most difficult for you to do? Are you not able to talk the truth to somebody? Are you stealing somebody money? So only by fixing the role of your life, you are going eventually. It is like that circle and that circle are connected, and you are going to make yourself so happy. And you don't need to be married, you don't need anybody, but once you know the role in your life, you are going to be so happy with yourself, and you will simply walk around the street, and people, and your face is going to smile so much that people would like your company, because their soul, okay, is going to feel your soul, because all of us are connected to each other. All the soul are connected to each other. It doesn't matter if you are Jewish or Muslim or Christian. All of us are the same inside. And once we are inside, the world is becoming much better, and we are like from a very, very big circle, and the world is connected to us in a way eventually. And once the world is going to be much more happy. And this is why the world today, there are so many storms, and there are so many troubles in the world itself, because we don't love each other so much, and we're always depressed. Everybody is depressed, everybody is taking medicine, everybody is trying to ease the pain, but it's not going to help him. I hope he did help you a bit. And this is the mind of the Kabbala, the Jewish secret book, which is trying to teach not only the Jews in the world, is trying to teach all the people in the world. Thank you for listening.